Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Magic Mermaid. Okay, and we are back at the love readings. Okay, this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and or rising signs. Okay, and this is going to be a timeless reading. So that means whenever you come to this reading, it has no date, it has no timestamp. So this reading is for you. Okay. Before I get started, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Drop your comments below to let me know what you think. Everything else is in the description box as far as excuse me, social media handles, personal booking information, and tips. Okay, so without further ado, let's see what's going on with Scorpios and their love lives. What are the love messages for Scorpio? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, doing the work, working hard towards something. Okay, the World card, which is finalities, completion. It's sort of a graduation, completing a cycle. Three of Wands, expansion. Okay, Judgment, which is a rebirth or a judgment being made, a decision. Okay. Five of Wands, okay, competition, conflict, and then Page of Cups, okay? So let's immediately get into clarifying this reading, okay? What is the clarifier? Clarify the Knight of Coins, please. Why is the Knight of Coins here for Scorpio? Okay, Ace of Swords, which is victory or mental clarity. So I feel like you're working very hard, Scorpio, to figure something out. It's like you're really trying to, but you're working hard to get a victory. It's like you're really feeling like, you know how Scorpios have that I don't lose attitude. It's like that. It's like I don't lose. Like, so, you know, if I'm trying to make something work, I'm trying it with the intention of I'm going to succeed. So I feel like you're really working hard towards something and you really want to succeed. So this could be you trying to make a relationship work. This could be just you trying to find the clarity about, is this the relationship for me or is it not? Okay, so you're definitely working hard to make strides and figure out, and you know, to get clarity, to not be confused about things. You want things very black and white. You don't want there to be any shades of gray, because you're just like, that just makes it too confusing. Like, if we're going to get to the bottom of this, we need to stick to the facts of the situation. Okay, and so that's what you're doing. But I do feel like you're taking your time with the situation. You're not rushing. You're not like, I need to know this now. You're like, okay, one day at a time. Okay. Clarifier for the World card. Okay. Okay. So yeah. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take both of these, but I'm going to take them. We have the Seven of Cups with the Tower card. Okay. So I feel like, okay, this is clarifying the World card. So that means completion, right? So I feel like the confusion is coming to an end, but there is a shocking truth being revealed to you, Scorpio, about what's really going on here. Okay, so but I do feel like you would rather know what's going on than be confused. So I do feel like your confusion is coming to an end, and it's because of the hard work that you're doing of trying to get to the truth, trying to get clarity and see like what's really going on in this situation. Where do I stand? Where do you stand? Where are we going? What are we planning? Okay, all those types of things. Okay, let's clarify the Three of Wands. Okay, we're going to clarify the Three of Wands here. I really like for my cards to pop out. I really like, feel like that's the best way to go, especially when clarifying. Okay, so you got the Eight of Coins. Okay, so I feel like maybe even like you could have, you know, had some sort of realization, Scorpio, that a certain situation may not be working out in your favor. You know, maybe it's like all the hard work I've been doing and it doesn't look like I'm reaping the results that I was looking for. Okay, but even still, after that point, it looks like, Scorpio, you are still wanting to work on being able to expand this situation and make it go further than where it is right now, to expand the horizons of, you know, what this situation touches. It's like you're like, I still want to work on this. I still want to try. I still want to see what's going to happen. I want to ride it out to the end. I want to ride or die it. So that's such a Scorpio energy. Clarifier for the Judgment card. Oh, wow. Clarifier for the Judgment card. Clarifier for the Judgment card. Okay. It's the Strength card, but I really feel like I need more clarity than that. So let me get another clarifier. So we have the Strength card. Clarifier for the Judgment card. Okay. I mean, I do feel like there's a strong decision here that needs to be made. Okay, of course. I feel like maybe even like a strong recovery is what I'm hearing. Jesus. Clarifier for the Judgment card, please. Can I have another clarifier for the Judgment card? Okay. So, okay. Strong recovery. Okay, so something disappointing, but I do feel like, okay, so I feel like what you're feeling or what you're wanting to be able to get out of this situation is not necessarily what you were looking for, but I feel like it's still something that you may be able to work with, whether that be like, it could mean like cohabitating, co-parenting, co-something, like coexisting. It's like, okay, well, we can't necessarily be romantic, but maybe we can still coexist, okay, somehow, and work together and help each other out. So there's a situation here that's like that. So it's like a strong recovery. So I feel like, yes, there's some disappointment about this situation, Scorpio, but at the same time, you're not really too bent up. Like, you know, you are disappointed, but you're not too bent up because you really feel like, you know, you feel strong, you feel powerful. So you're like, I have confidence, I have willpower. I understand that if this doesn't work out, then there's always going to be something else for me because I just have that ability to always make that kind of thing happen for me. So, you know, it is like you're disappointed, but at the same time, you know, you're like, I'm strong. It's okay. I'll have a very strong full recovery, you know, if a recovery is needed at all. Clarifier for the Five of Wands. Can I have a clarifier for the Five of Wands? Okay, Seven of Swords. So I do see that here, but if this is clarifying the Five of Wands. Seven of Swords is about walking away or about being deceptive or leaving something behind. Okay, so there could still be conflict about this. There could be fighting about walking away from the situation or how things are going to progress from here, how things are going to go further out from here. You know, like, well, how do we do this? How exactly do we execute this, you know, to where everybody's happy? And I feel like it's kind of a situation where it's like, we can't make everybody happy. Let me see. Clarifier for the Page of Cups. Okay, so there's conflicts about the exit plan. That's what I'm feeling like. It's like whatever the exit plan is, I do feel like it's time that it's coming up to a point where, Scorpio, you and this person have to figure out an exit plan. Whether you're exiting together or you're exiting separately. Because for some people, you could be exiting together. Maybe you're leaving one residence or one neighborhood or one city, one country or something, one job or something. You both are planning on leaving something behind, okay? Or whether it's, you know, like, we're going our separate ways. It's time for us to part ways, you know, and then there could be some conflicts about that, you know, things that you guys are not agreeing on. So let's clarify the Page of Cups. Clarifier for the Page of Cups, please. Okay. Very confusing energy, of course. But what else did you expect? Page of Cups clarified by the 10 of Pentacles, which is like the household, generational wealth, your legacy and your family, you know, your household money, okay? And then Page of Cups is really like, you know, being happy, being emotionally happy, you know, and that could be the conflict right there. Is the conflict is that, okay, yes, we have a happy home and things like this, or we have a happy, you know, setup the way that we do things. And so even though we're not working out romantically, that doesn't mean that we can't still adjust it so that we're happy in the home, okay? Very weird. I'm not judging. I'm just, you know, I know the vibes, okay? So let's continue. Let's get the remaining love messages for our Scorpios. What are the remaining love messages for Scorpio? Can we get this reading clarified? Okay, so we have forgiveness. Okay, so something did happen in this situation where, you know, there's an opportunity for you to forgive someone or someone to forgive you. You know, this could be things that happened way in the past, or these could be things, recent events that actually happened. And so you're having to find it in yourself, Scorpio, to forgive someone for something that has occurred, okay? There has maybe been a lot of drama surrounding you and this person, or surrounding you guys' situation. You could just be feeling like, oh my goodness, it's situation after situation after situation. Like, how much longer am I going to have to deal with all of this drama? You know, like, I don't want it to keep being like, oh, we're dealing with something today and then tomorrow is something new. So it could be a lot of events that are going on right now, which I also feel like I keep looking at the Tower card and it matches up with the Drama card. And it's like, these situations are breaking this whole situation down for a reason we have not seen yet. Okay, contract. So I feel like, okay, there's certain things that you guys agreed on that you were going to do that were going to happen. And so now, because this situation is unfolding the way that it's unfolding, now it's like, okay, so are we not going to do what we agreed to do? Like, we already had this agreement, you know, so like, what are we going to do about that? So there are things that were agreed to, you know, whether it be verbal agreement, whether it be that you guys live together, there's a living situation, like I said, cohabitating, co-parenting, coexisting, whatever, you know, there could be actual contracts with you, both your names signed. And it's like, okay, so what are we going to do about this? So that is the situation that's coming up. And so there is communication. So I feel like you guys will be talking. You guys will be getting things out in the open and trying to get more clarity. Okay, so maybe there is a conversation here where it's like, okay, well, things are not necessarily working out, but what are we going to do about this? We both have a responsibility to this situation. So how are we going to get this handled? So that could be a big thing. Sounds about right. Okay, so let's get the final love messages. Okay, what are the final love messages for Scorpio? Which is reignite. Okay, so some of you could have been wanting to reignite the situation with this person. Okay, and this could be, that's what you're trying to do right now. You're trying to reignite it. You're trying to reignite the flame. You're trying to see if this can still work. You're trying to see if there is still any spark there. Okay, and we have purpose. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that one. And we have sensitivity. So this could be a very sensitive situation to where there's a lot of meaning behind the situation. There could be a lot of love involved behind the situation. It could be just sensitive matters involved. Like it could be dealing with children. It could be dealing with money, you know, just very sensitive matters that are very touchy matters that if they're not properly handled, then it can go completely bad very quickly. So it's like you have to handle it with care. Okay. And then we have intuition. I feel like, Scorpio, you kind of already know what's going on with this situation. You kind of can feel what's going on with this situation, but you don't necessarily want to look at it yet. You don't necessarily want to acknowledge where it is or where it's going, because then you have to count it as reality. And I feel like you're maybe not ready to do that yet. So let's go back to purpose. Patchouli. Okay. It says, don't give up, even though you may feel that your life has no meaning or direction. I am here to change your outlook and remind you that you having a purpose enables you to live life to the fullest. Okay, so it's saying, you know, even though this situation may not be working out, it's like you still have so much more of a purpose. Like maybe it's saying that you've served your purpose in one space, Scorpio, and now it's time for you to go somewhere else and serve your purpose. So that, you know, Scorpio is an experience, okay? Scorpio is not just a person. Scorpio is a whole experience, okay? And, you know, not many people get to experience Scorpio in their lifetime, you know, because you guys are so, you know, intimate and things like that. But so it may be time for a new intimate experience, okay? It says, so seize the day and embrace your ideas to achieve your goals and reignite your passion, and I shall give you good reasons to get up in the mornings, okay? My potency will evoke nostalgic memories for your soul to awaken and remind you of why you are here on this beautiful planet at this time. Okay, so this is for spiritual growth and mastery of self that you've been seeking. So this is your next purpose that you're going to look out for. Okay, so super long reading, not super long, but thank you guys for watching. I really hope that this resonates with you. Please let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys later.